Hello YouTube, this will be a video tutorial for my LEGO Candy Machine version 11. In case you haven't seen the original video, I'll put a link in the description below. And if you don't want to go to that, I'll just show you a quick demonstration of the features. So, it takes 1/4 and dispenses mini cans of soda. And if you take a nickel or a lesser coin than a quarter, it'll get rejected, just like that. So, there's your nickel. Set that aside, insert a quarter. Push, and then you can choose what candy you want. So if you want orange, then you just pull. Sorry, I had the roof loose, and then you get an orange can. So to reload it, you just put this back in the top opposite because of the mechanism, and then I'll just put the roof loosely back on, and I'll show you the lock-in coin box. So it has a coin box that actually stays locked in and is really well blended in to the wall, so you can hardly tell it's there. And then there's a keyhole, which you can unlock by turning counterclockwise, and then you turn it around. You can get your money out right there. So that is the basic features of the machine. If you want to make this, just stay tuned and for the tutorial. Hello YouTube, at this point in the tutorial you should have a working mechanism, and so I'd recommend testing all the features in the beginning of the video to make sure everything's working. I'll demonstrate them real quick and then continue on. So, the mechanism of the machine, basically you should have a coin rejection by dropping the coin right here. Nickels or any smaller coin should get rejected. I'll get a quarter, and a quarter should stick like this. Gravity would pull that down, and then you should have something right there to block and something not, so you should be able to push like that. The quarter should fall, and then you would have these openings. So this is where the candies would sit in. Orange on a random side, red on the other side, and basically the one that it's blocking should not fall. So if you switch this to this side, you can only switch this when this is pushed all the way forward, so orange will not come out. So you should get a red Coke candy, and then the locking money bank, I have not showed you how to make the key, so an easy way to get it out is to just do that, and then push, and then it should unlock. So you should also be able to do this. So that's how you know you have a working locking mechanism. And so that is all the features you should have right now. So if everything's working, you are good to continue. That's pretty much it. Hello YouTube, hopefully you could follow and enjoy this tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and this should be pretty much it. Your final product should look something like this. I'll just set the key aside and show you how to load it. So you just remove the roof like this, take off this piece if you haven't loaded the display case yet, and then drop the two candies you would like to display here. And you make sure that these are opposite of the actual candies you're selling, like so that way people get what they're paying for. And then you put this back on, and you only have to do that when you're changing the display case. Other than that, you can just leave this, and then these you would just refill. So I'll just put the lid back on, and that should be pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like to see my other videos and you like this, then please check out my channel. You can check out some of my other videos at the end of this video by clicking on the boxes. So that's pretty much it, and bye.